everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Tarisa Nanda Trindo. My name number is 44250066 and my class is 441B05. I want to explain to you guys. You know what's funny? Even though there are big signs everywhere saying no smoking area, there's always that one person still behind the building or near the parking lot. Yeah, I see it too. And honestly, it makes me wonder, why do people still smoke in campus areas when it's clearly not allowed? So today, I just want to share my opinion why smoking on campus should not be allowed and why this rule actually makes sense. Let's start with health. Everyone knows smoking is bad, right? But here's the thing, it's not only bad for the smoker, it's also bad for people around them. Imagine this, you're sitting outside, chilling, waiting for class, and someone light a cigarette next to you. You didn't choose to smoke, but now you're breathing it in too. That's what we call secondhand smoke, and it's just as dangerous as smoking itself. So yeah, keeping campus smoke free isn't about being strict, it's about keeping everyone healthy and comfortable. Now, let's talk about the environment. Have you noticed how many cigarette butts are lying around? On the ground, near the canteen, even in the garden. It just looks messy, right? So when people follow the no smoking rule, it's not just about clean air, it's about keeping our campus beautiful. And last, let's talk about respect. When someone smokes in a no smoking area, it's like saying the rules don't matter. But they do. The rule is there for a reason, to protect everyone. If you really need to smoke, that's okay. Just do it outside the campus area. It's not about judging people, it's about being considerate of others. So yeah, that's my honest opinion. Smoking on campus should not be allowed. Not because we want to control people, but because we want a healthy, clean, and respectful campus. Thanks for listening, and remember, a smoke-free campus starts with us. Okay, next I will present about simple present, use and structure. First, simple present. We use the simple present to describe action that are regular, normal, or true, such as daily routine, habits, or facts. Then we have the structure. We form the simple present using the verb in the infinitive form, which means the root form of the verb, like subject plus verb plus complement. For example, I speak English, or you live in a house. Other example like I write letters, I eat carrots, I sleep every night, I dance on Saturday. Okay, in the third person singular, like he, she, it, we add s at the end of the verb. For example, she works in an office. He reads the newspaper, or it plays with a ball. Other examples are she lives in Japan. He works in a restaurant. She drinks coffee. For verbs that end in like o, th, sh, ss, x, or z, we add s at the end of the verb. Example, go, goes, watch, watches, brush, brushes, kiss, kisses, fix, fixes, buzz, buzzes. More examples, the bee buzzes around the flower. He does the homework. She washes the dishes. For verbs that end in a consonant plus y, we replace the y with is. Example, study, studies, carry, carries, worry, worries. Other example, the baby cries loudly. The bird flies very high. The studies medicine. Okay, next, for verbs that end in a vowel plus y, we just add as. Example, play, plays, buy, buys, pay, pays, enjoy, enjoys. For example, he plays the piano. She buys flowers to decorate the house. She enjoys reading very much. Next, we have an activity. Name all the action the following people can do using different verbs. For example, Anna eats many fruits. She dries her hair every day. She cooks cupcakes. Now let's talk about the negative form in the simple present. We use the auxiliary verb don't or doesn't. With all verbs, expect the verbs to be and modal verbs like can, will, and etc. The structure is subject plus don't or doesn't plus in verb plus complement. Example, I don't speak Chinese. She doesn't eat fish. Don't is the contraction of do plus not. We use don't with you, we, and they. Example, I don't eat. You don't speak. And doesn't is the contraction of does plus not. We use doesn't with he, she, and it. Example, he doesn't sleep. She doesn't work. Next, we have activity 2. According to the pictures, mention action you never do using don't. For example, I don't watch TV in the afternoon. Then, activity 3. According to the pictures, mention action Peter never does using doesn't. For example, Peter doesn't eat orange. Now, let's talk about question in the simple present. Okay, we use do and does to ask question in the simple present. We use do with I, you, we, and they. And we use does with he, she, and it. Okay, that's all for my presentation about simple present tense. I hope now you understand how to use it in positive, negative, and question form. Remember, the simple present is used every day when we talk about habits, routines, and facts. So try to use it in your daily conversation to improve your English. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.